Big Z Reviews. So as America is kind of in the middle of a quarantine with COVID-19 coronavirus going blazing through us, there's when people look back at it, you have to wonder what they'll remember from this time. It's not just like one day. Like it's not like 9/11 where you remember the one day. This is going to be probably a couple months. And I think one thing people are going to remember about it is Tiger King. And that's a new series from Netflix, a reality show, a reality series, a documentary about the Tiger King and all the shenanigans that went around with it. Like, it's been number one on Netflix, and I think it'll be number one for a while because it is so goddamn interesting and like crazy and thrilling, and like it grabs you. Like I wasn't sure when we were looking forward to it when I first thought I gave it a watch. And once I watched the episode, I had to watch like 4 that night, and it's a crazy series.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Joe Exotic, and this is Sarge.
He was like a mythical character living out in the middle of bumfuck Oklahoma who owned 1,200 tigers and lions and bears and shit.
Come here, love me. Outspoken, good looking, love to party and have fun. I don't think we're done blowing shit up today.
I don't figure you are.
So Tiger King is also known as Joe Exotic. And I think I didn't really know of him, but I do. I mean, at a certain point they showed a clip of him on Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, like John Oliver kind of making fun of him when he was running for president. And I mean, it's funny. I did remember that. Like, I didn't know of him though, like before the show. And the idea is that he runs the GW Zoo, which has a bunch of like other animals, but like mostly it's a bunch of tigers. And I mean, he is a gay polygamist, cowboy, country singer that he's a character, let's just say. And like it's so funny. Like the first episode, you get into him like, oh gee, this guy is crazy. And then and you see each time you see like the way I won't try to spoil stuff, but like it's so interesting how. Like, you see this guy, you don't really like him, he's kind of a douchebag. And then they show, like, bits of other people that run similar zoos. Like, Bhagavan Antil, and Carole Baskin. And, other people that run a zoo that say, they think that maybe this is how you're supposed to run a zoo. And then, like, each time, like, each character they talk about, like, eventually they go have an episode about them, and you're like, oh! So she killed her husband, and she runs a zoo that's just as bad or worse as Joe Exotic's. Like, oh, he's a cult leader, and he's a cult leader, and then he gets that, he uses the tigers to get a bunch of young girls to have sex with them, and it's like, and it's weird that like this combination of like how like being able like to get these people to work with these big cats. Like, it's this draw that they have that also lets them become a cult. Like, even like Joe Exotic, like he's not like he's not a cult leader, but he has followers. And he has people that love him and worked with him. And he also has his husbands that are kind of like subservient to him, that they kind of aren't very, very gay. But they get him for like drugs and being with and having the tigers and stuff, and it's like it's very interesting, and I love the way that that they directed this and they put this together. Is just such an interesting show with how they combined everything, because it's ridiculous. Like it's like if you wanted to write a show about this or do a movie, like people would think it'd be unbelievable. Like it's too crazy for fiction, but it's real life. It's a real story. And I know like some people like Carole Baskin probably. It's funny. I looked some of the people up on Twitter and stuff. And a lot of people don't have Twitters and stuff, but like she runs a big cat rescue. And, like, she had a Twitter, and, like, right at the beginning, when the show was getting released, like, they posted a thing, like, about how, the man that tried to kill Carole Baskin is making a show about it. And then later, if you look at the most recent post, is like, we trusted them to get a story, and they told all these lies about us, and we're not answering it. It's like, okay, then they actually watched it now. Like, I mean, no one comes off well in this series. Like, not one person really comes off well. I mean, like, and some people, like Jeff Lowe, which is the guy that comes in later and tries to help Joe Exotic, he comes off as, like, one of the worst. Like, he is this scumbag. And he acts like he's rich, but, like, he dresses like how a 12-year-old would think a rich person would dress, with, like, Oakley hats and bandanas and, like, and Affliction clothing, Affliction t-shirts. And it's just like, it's a Las Vegas rich douchebag would dress. And I mean, it's like everything is just, so scummy. And I mean, like, the only people that you kind of feel for are, like, some of the workers at the zoo, like John Renke, Kelsey Staffery, Eric Cowie. You know, some of those people that worked with Joe, and you can tell that they just loved the Tigers and wanted to work with them. Well, that's, you know, the only people I feel for. But still, like, they're kind of crazy too. I understand. I mean, they want to be at the zoo. They have the draw of the big cats, which is, I don't get, but it's obvious that there is a big draw that they have. There's honestly so much I could talk about, because there's just so many twists and turns and things that are just insane. But I don't want to spoil anything. But I think, you know, that the Carole Baskin angle is just, like, she is like there's so much, like, I mean, comes out about it, and, like, and how, and then Joe Exotic, like, he hates her because, you know, she's trying to ruin his life, essentially. But, like, what he does is so idiotic. Like her thing is Big Cat Rescue, so he makes, like, a website and a service called, like, Big Cat Rescue Services, or Big Cat Rescue Entertainment. And then they sue him for $1 million for copyright infringement. And it's like, oh, then what? If you didn't do that, you could have gone away with all this stuff. But, like, he's constantly saying about how he, like, making country videos, country music videos about killing her, and about how she killed her husband. And it's just, like, the whole time there's all these country music videos that are so poignant and, like, work for what they're trying to do. Especially towards the end, they use one that's like, wait, he made a music video before leaving? And, like, it's just it's so ridiculous, but then so interesting and funny and entertaining. And it's like, it's crazy. Like, Joe Exotic, like, he is kind of framed, it seems like. I mean, like, he definitely wanted Carole Baskin to die, but, like, the government and some of his friends seem like they kind of framed him. And it's like, I just wonder what is going to happen with this. Because, I mean, there's going to be a lot more eyes on everything that happened here. And I just want to know, like, looking forward to, like, what happens. Is there going to be a season 2 to this? Because there's more to tell. There's more shenanigans to happen. And I mean, I wonder too, like, there's this one person, Rick Kirkman, like, he was a producer, like, he was trying to make a reality show, and shenanigans occurred with him and all the footage. And, like, you have to wonder, like you think that, that's probably the worst thing that Joe Exotic might have done. You know, but you don't know, like, did he, or was there something else? And, like, and you almost want to know what that reality show would have looked like. You know, because, I mean, who knows if he actually did destroy that footage, or if he kept it to maybe for something else, you know, if he did do it, you know? There's so much here that you have to check out. Like, I mean, if I had to score, I'd probably give, like, a 10 out of 10. It's incredibly entertaining and thrilling, and I almost kind of want to watch it again. There's just nothing quite like it. Like, if you're stuck at home and you have Netflix, you have to watch Tiger King. Thanks for watching. Check out every playlist from my head and subscribe to my Z over there. Thanks. This has been a Big Z TV show review. Thanks for watching.